All right, so if you have decided that you're gonna do a crayon apple, then get out your box of crayons right here. And the colors that I got out is yellow, and then it's technically called dandelion, but it's kind of just a mustardy yellow, red, brown, and black. I will not use the black, but it will be your choice at the end, okay? So the first step, and remember, you can pause me. I have colored my whole apple yellow. So the reason I didn't film this part is because it does take a long time. So, and I expect it to. When you are coloring your apple yellow, I only want vertical or up and down coloring. Over here, when you get to the edge of the apple, you can do a little curved line right here. It'll just bring some depth. It'll make the apple look more round if we stay vertical, okay? That means don't color this way. It'll make it look very flat. So pause me, unpause me when you're done. The next step is you're gonna get this mustardy yellow if you have it, and you are going to add some mustard yellow or dandelion, vertical lines. You can curve them if you want, because do you see this curve up here? It does look like it has a little bit of curve. So we always start light to dark, so we're gonna add red, but first to the sides, I want you to add some darker yellow. Okay, after you have that, you can get your red. And I want you to just use light pressure when you are doing the middle, because we can always add color, but it's much harder to take it away, especially with crayon. So only vertical lines, and I am drawing mine like more yellow in the middle, more ruby red on the outside. So if you're looking at an apple from your house, it might look totally different than mine, and that is awesome. I love to see different kind of apples and different ways of doing things, because my way is not always the right way. That's the cool thing about art. So I'm putting a lot more pressure, so I'm using more strength in my crayon on these sides, and then I'm gonna lighten back up on the middle. I'm gonna get a little heavier again. Remember, I'm not coloring horizontally or this way. I'm only coloring vertically. And this should take you a lot longer than this video. I'm just showing you the speedy, quick version, okay? So take your time. Art is so not a race. So after you have your apple done, you might want to trace this line, make it a little bit more defined up here. Okay, and then your stem is going to be brown. Okay, so for the table, so we drew our base line or our background line. So I want you to color lightly horizontally. So this way was vertical, this way is horizontal. Lightly color. So I'm slothily coloring, so I hope yours does not look like mine. And the reason why we are putting just a little pressure on our crayon and we're keeping it light is because we are going to learn how to shade. If the light is hitting our apple, and this is our apple, this is the brown table that we just colored, okay? So does that look similar? I think so. Do you see this circle on the table? This is a shadow, okay? So we are gonna learn how to shade that with our brown crayon. So to do that, this is our shadow. We want that shadow on our paper. So if you are coloring from, your apple at your own house, your light might be hitting it at a different place. So can you draw your shadow somewhere else on your paper? Yes, I want you to draw what you see. But if you're using mine, then it should look something like this. So how did I get the darker brown? I just colored harder on my paper. So for the background, you can have whatever color you want. I love the color blue, but it's up to you. So whenever you are done, I want you, and take your time, I want you to color all this white space one color, okay? So I'm not gonna sit here and do that with y'all, but just take your time. I wanna see your most beautiful work. Do I expect this to be perfect? No, we are learning. So send me a picture in Canvas inbox or email. Can't wait.